Hello everyone, and what's happening, 18. So in case if you guys were wondering where I was for all the new subscribers, me and the wife actually took a vacation and we took a trip to Sandals, and we went to a resort that she had been looking at for the past 10 years pretty much. Even though we haven't been together for that long, this is like way before we got together. But finally, we were able to go on the trip, and I was able to take her to the place that she had been looking to go to for so long. Now, this is going to be like a recap / review of the actual trip. So you might see, a couple snapshot photos of pictures taken from my phone while I was there. And then also, I will give you what I liked about it, and I will give you what I absolutely did not like about it. So, first and foremost, we left on Monday and we came back yesterday, and the actual Sandals resort that we went to was called the Royal Caribbean. Now it's multiple different Sandals resorts all throughout the Bahamas or anything like that, if that makes any sense. This particular trip, it is 3 particular ones that are in the vicinity of probably within like 10 to 15 minutes away from one another. And when you go to a Sandals resort, it's all inclusive. So that includes the food, that includes the drinks. Any type of non-motorized water sports is also free as well too. So you can do multiple things. So kayaking, glass bottom boat, snorkeling. What is the other one, baby, that we can do? What was the other one that we was able to do? Besides the Bobby Cat. That's it. So all of that stuff was free. You can go to different Sandals resorts and go eat at their restaurants, and that was also free as well too. The only thing is that you had a couple of restaurants that you had to actually go and reserve or put in reservations for, because it wasn't the type that you can just go up there and just eat. At the very end, me and the wife had found out about this place that had served this extremely, absolutely delicious jerk chicken, and it was, that food was as authentic as you can possibly get, called the Bamboo Shack, that is on another island that has another Thai restaurant, which is literally right across the ocean of where we actually stayed at. And it's a boat that gets you from there to there, from where we stayed at to the other resort, or to the other island where the actual Bamboo Shack is. Now, I seen something online about it would I come losing my damn words now. It was an actual beach, which is a clothing optional beach. And we did not know it existed until someone had confirmed it for us, that it was actually on the same island where the Thai restaurant and where this actual Bamboo Shack was at. And it was literally back in the cut. I didn't go see what it would look like. The wife went back there to go see what it looked like, and she turned around and walked back within like a matter of a minute, if that. What is it? Another good thing about this stuff is it's a lot of activities that you can possibly do, as far as they have a lot of shows, they have some couples type of things that where you can do, and it's like a lot of games, a lot of entertainment, and you have your different variety of items that you can do. So you can very well do a multiple activities and multitude of things all in one day, and that's what happened to us within our first couple of days that we were there. We went through so much, and we went to so many different restaurants while we were there, because like I said, everything is all inclusive. Now, the other good thing about this is that if you are a big drinker, you do have a bar that is inside your room, and that bar is restocked on a daily basis, and that's nothing that you have to pay for. That's all included into what you actually get when you go to Sandals. The absolutely good thing about this is that when it comes to the actual trip itself, was the weather really cooperated for the most part. I mean, it rained every day that we were down there, but it didn't rain for like a long, extensive period of time until I think it was probably like the day before, or 2 days before we was actually going to leave, where it rained for like the longest. But other than that, it would rain for probably about 10 to 20 minutes, and then it would stop, and sun would be shining throughout the rest of the day, and then the rest of the day would be, really easy to pretty much get through. So that's the good stuff. So like I said, it's a lot of things that you can do. It's a lot of activities that you can do on the actual resorts. A lot of different variety of restaurants that you can go to that you don't have to pay for. And then you also have the free room service as well, which is 24 hours as well. And the only downside to the room service is that after the breakfast aspect of it, the evening menu sucks. It sucks ass. Totally sucks. It's not that great. Now,
which one are you talking about?
The room service. The room service menu. Now, I would say if it is any recommendation, if you guys would like any recommendation, if you do happen to go, of restaurants to go to, the Bamboo Shack is definitely one of the places to go. They serve lunch. They open from 12:30 to 2:30, and that is the best lunch place that we have actually had. When it comes to the restaurants, it is a French restaurant that's there. That the food is absolutely amazing. And then also, would you say the Italian place, baby? Well, what would be second after that?
Eleanor's.
Eleanor's?
Your steak was awesome.
Oh, yeah, it was great. It was good. Besides that, everything else is just okay. And then it is some other restaurants where it's just like...
The bread at the Italian place.
Yeah, that was good, too. Now that we got the good parts out the way, we're going to get to all the bad parts. Now, when you land in Jamaica, they will rape the shit out of you to try to get whatever money they can possibly get. From the airport to the resort.
And if you give them a tip they don't like, they will look at their hand like
they do not give a shit. If you're standing right in front of them, they will give you the evil eye if you give them a bad tip at the airport. I say that because, and the dude had all right to be bad about this. So we got to the airport, and when we got to the airport, the dude loaded our bags up and took them to the car. And I gave him a tip, and then he went to another guy to get a tip. And the dude gave him change, and so he jiggled the change in his hand, and he looked at him and said, "That's all I have." And the guy was just like, "I don't have no money on me." And the dude literally gave him the most evil stare that I've seen anyone give someone that works. I just never seen anything like that happen. Yeah, I've never seen anything like that happen. The other thing about the trip that I didn't like was the bed that we had in our room. The bed was very hard and very firm, and it made it kind of uncomfortable to sleep at nighttime. And my wife woke up and her back was hurting a couple nights, or pretty much almost every night that she woke up, her back was hurting because of the mattress was just not great at all. So if you have a bad back, be prepared. Unless they upgrade their mattresses, be prepared for a very, very, very firm type of sleep. The other thing I didn't really like about the trip was the appetizers were small as shit. I mean, my wife got something from a restaurant, and it was supposed to. I thought it was scallops, as in more than one. And they brought out her appetizer, and she had one scallop in a bowl. And there was a couple nights of where I had gotten something, and I'll try to post some pictures of the stuff as well too, while I'm talking, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But it was a couple times of where my appetizer was extremely small. The good thing about it is
food was extremely small too.
So it depends. It depends on where you went to. Yeah, it depends on where you went to. The other thing about the trip that I really, really wasn't too fond about was the fact of when it comes to anything inside of that resort that you're trying to do. So, perfect example is the massages. The massages itself, for a couple, for about 60 minutes, minimum price is about $250. At the least, it's $250, and it is stupid expensive of how much everything is at the resort. And I'm going to get to the other part in just 1 second. Another thing that you really have to pay out the ass for is just the fact that if you're trying to go on any type of excursion, so Dunn's River Falls, it's a dolphin swim, it's like a bobsledding and everything like that. They charge you probably at minimum close to almost $200 per person to go on the excursions, and that's like a thing of a multitude of items put together to go on the excursion. And
when the place is free,
yeah, so you get your money's worth when you go to the resort and you're getting all the food, you're getting all the drink. But if you're trying to go on anything outside, or if you're trying to do any type of thing outside of resort, no matter what it is, you're going to pay an ass full of money regardless. And they really, like I said in the beginning, they try to get any type of money they can possibly get out of you. Another thing I really didn't like too much, and me and the wife kind of agreed on this, is that we felt as though we were looked at differently when it comes to the staff, when it comes to a lot of the other couples that were there. Almost we felt like people looked at us as if we didn't belong there in a way.
No, it was just only one time.
It was a couple times where I felt like that too.
I only felt like that once.
And it's weird when you're walking around and you're trying to enjoy yourself, and you feel like you're getting the side eye from certain individuals because of I'm not even going to go into detail, but me and the wife really felt like that on the night before the last night when we went out to eat, and we just felt like we were just being looked at differently from pretty much all the couples that were in there, not only in the dinner time, but even in the breakfast as well too.
It's just one thing, and the only reason why you feel that way is if when you walk in a room and everybody just
stops and stares at you
down the whole time until you sit down. And like we were standing there for like maybe a minute, and they just stared at us the entire time. Every eye I looked at was looking at me, and I was just like, "Oh, maybe I'm cute. Maybe you like my outfit. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's something. I don't know." But not everybody.
I mean, that was the one of the biggest things. That was the most uncomfortable that I felt the entire time that I was down there. Now, to get to the other aspect, you're going to see two items on the screen right now, and this particular night, it was the night before the wife was getting bit up by bugs and mosquitoes, and we decided that we need to go get some off spray and we need to get some more suntan lotion. Now we went into the gift shop. And we bought I'm going to say it's about a 6-ounce bottle of suntan lotion, and it's a 6-ounce bottle of off spray. Now, anytime you go to a store, you get suntan lotion, you get off spray. Combined price together, you're looking at probably give and take no more than $20 for the two pieces. Together. These two damn bottles together was $38 fucking dollars.
Good Lord! That's a lot of money!
For two bottles.
And we had to throw it away because someone accidentally forgot to put it in the luggage instead of the carry-on.
You done?
I am now.
The fact that two bottles was $38. And then the women tried to sell us the one that was $28 for one fucking bottle. And it was just like, that is so dumb at how expensive it is. The thing about the last night that we were there, and this is by far the biggest problem that I had with it, was we put in for this candlelight dinner, which they didn't tell us in the beginning how much it was going to be. And we get the bill, because we had some stuff billed to our room, so we get the bill the night before, and it's exactly what we had thought it was going to be. So we go there to check out, and when we go there to check out, the guy tells us that our total is $210 and some change. And we was like, whoa, where does the $210 come from? So come and behold, they actually charge you for the candlelight dinner, which they did not tell us the price in the beginning. So it is a whole different price for the candlelight dinner, and the wife is trying to figure out why everyone doesn't opt in to do it if it's supposed to be free. It's not free, you actually have to pay for it. And you have to pay $180 for the candlelight dinner to be out on the beach. And my biggest problem that I have with that is the fact that they did not disclose that information to us in the beginning and tried to throw that charge onto us at the very end. Granted, we didn't pay for it, because I'd be damned if I was going to pay for it because they didn't tell us that in the beginning. But just the simple fact that they tried to charge us a whole nother $180 for the candlelight dinner at the very end, and did not even say anything to us about it, was the biggest problem that I had with the actual trip. Now, in regards to the actual resort, that's everything with the resort. On the way home, we was at the airport, and the wife was thirsty, and I was thirsty, so I was going to get her something to drink. You're going to see a picture now of a 20-ounce Sprite bottle, and then a small bottle of like cranberry juice. The fucking airport price was $8.49 for the 2 drinks together.
Good Lord! That's a lot of money!
And at that point, I was like, all right, you know what? I need to get the fuck home and get out of Jamaica. Oh, one other thing I almost forgot. If you do happen to go to Sandals and you do go to the beach, or if you do go on the beach, you will have a couple dudes paddling up and down in front of where the rope is, trying to get anyone to buy stuff off of them. So it can be from trinkets to anything, basically. Besides that, and besides what happened, the trip was very relaxing, very good. Overall, the actual resort, the staff there is very nice. They take care of you as much as possible. And if anyone wants to go to Sandals, I would recommend that you do go and try it out and see how it is for yourself. But like I said, just be mindful that the activities other than the non-motorized sports, you have to pay for it. And you got to pay out the ass for it. And if you're prepared to pay out the ass after you've paid thousands, then hey, knock yourself out. But other than that, you will enjoy your time. You will enjoy your time there, and it is a beautiful resort. It is a beautiful view of everything as well. And like I said, I enjoyed myself, and it was much needed. So that is my review / recap of the actual trip. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. So leave all your comments and questions down below. For all of you that are new, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to be a part of your team, make sure you go ahead and subscribe as well too. And until the next video, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace.